News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, the local robotics team is headed for a state competition.
And free random test kits are available throughout the state. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell, Eunette Gentry. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And the local robotics team raises funds for the state competition. It's Tuesday, January 21st. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry.
All right, well, the local 4-H club's robotics team has really taken off. They are top in their class currently and are big contenders coming up in the Nevada State competition. A gala is happening this Friday night at the Bob Roode Community Center right here in Pahrump, and all are invited to attend.
This Friday night at Bob Roode Community Center from 6 to 9. So we'll have the we have an expo for the FLL junior teams. Those are mostly from the SAFE program at the schools. And so they'll have an expo of their projects and they'll win some awards that night. And then we'll have our FTC, which is First Tech Challenge teams, showing off their robots and talking to people about what they do. So it's a great way to find out what the kids in our community are doing that's positive, and also you can help support them. Currently, our Awkward Silence team, our 4-H team, is ranked #1 in Southern Nevada. So we're pretty confident that they'll be going to the state championships at the end of February. So we're trying to support them in that. So we have some really cool prizes, both raffle and silent auction. We've got some nice power tools from Do It Best and Home Depot. We have a balloon ride for 2 from Balloons Over Pahrump, and a really cool table from our wood shop that has a little secret compartment. It's totally free to come in, check out what's happening, talk with the kids. It's kind of our outreach program. It's our 3rd year with the gala. It's our 1st year at Bob Roode, but we're looking forward to kind of being able to spread out a little bit. There'll be some light snacks, and yeah, absolutely, everyone is welcome to attend. This Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m.
If you can't make it, you can still support the teams, right?
Oh, absolutely. You can reach out to us at Southern Nye County 4-H at 727-5532, and we will make sure that your donation is picked up in a timely and appreciative fashion.
And the Nye County Board of Commissioners has approved a lease agreement that allows a local nonprofit to occupy a portion of a county-owned medical building. First Choice Pregnancy Center has agreed to lease 2,000 square feet at 1501 East Calvada Boulevard at cost of 50 cents per square foot.
Just to give you a little overview of the center, it's been here 22 years. We serve over 400 clients. We do over 100 ultrasounds, and we do over 70 pregnancy tests. Everything in our center is free. Our income is based on churches, individuals, and some businesses.
The original lease agreement called for First Choice Pregnancy Center to occupy more than 3,400 square feet. But Irwin told commissioners the center doesn't need that much space, and the ultimate goal is saving money.
As a center, we have 1,600 square feet. If we had 2,000 square feet, that would be great, but we don't need all that. It just was shown to us, and we said we would take whatever we could, providing that we could reduce the rent cost. And that's what I'm here for, because we do serve the community.
After some discussion about subdividing the lease space, Commissioner Lorinda Wickman made a new motion, reducing First Choice Pregnancy Center's lease space and cutting the original per square foot cost from 85 cents to 50 cents. At their current location, the Pregnancy Center is leasing 1,600 square feet at $1 per square foot.
I'd like to make a motion to enter into this agreement, the lease agreement with First Choice Pregnancy Center, and to establish the lease for 2,000 square feet at 50 cents a square foot. Is that something that you're willing to consider, is the 2,000 square feet? At
Yes,
50
I am.
cents Okay.
That
Then my
would give
motion
you-
stands if I can have a second.
And that would give you
I have a
extra
second?
also.
Right.
I have a motion and a second for 2,000 square feet at 50 cents a square foot. Further discussion on the board? All right, now back to you, ma'am. You're agreeable to that?
Yes.
Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 And KPVM News 25 will be right back.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, a major computer company is making strides in helping the planet. That and more in today's business news.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, investors are already in the hunt for companies and stocks that could benefit from the new North American trade deal. The United States-Mexico-Canada agreement tweaks some of the details of NAFTA. Among the sectors that will be the most affected, automotive, steel, and aluminum, Microsoft is investing $1 billion during the next 4 years to address climate change. The world's largest software company is speeding up development of technology that removes carbon from the atmosphere. And Sweethearts will be making a comeback for Valentine's Day. The Spangler company, which makes Smarties, now has the rights to Sweethearts. Some of the hearts might not have those cute sayings this year and may have a slightly different taste, but it's still oh so sweet to have them back.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. And turning back now to local news, an elderly driver in a single vehicle crash was taken to the hospital this afternoon after crashing into a wall.
Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to Loop Road this afternoon for a vehicle versus structure accident. Nye County Sheriff's Office dispatch said that the driver was complaining of having difficulty breathing. It's unclear at this time if that was a result of the crash or if that was the reason for the crash. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue transported the individual to Desert View Hospital by ground ambulance. Fire Chief Scott Lewis tells News 25 that the building sustained superficial exterior wall damage. Well, to protect the lives of all Americans, the Environmental Protection Agency has designated January as National Radon Action Month. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that can cause lung cancer. It's colorless and odorless, and it is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the U.S. In general, radon levels are slightly elevated in the Pahrump Valley, but given the potential health dangers, experts recommend homeowners test for the presence of radon gas, and the state is now offering free test kits.
So radon is a radioactive gas that comes from the ground, and breathing in it can increase your chances of lung cancer. The radon test kits are free from now until the end of February. You can stop by your local extension office. So they could stop by the extension office and find out, get more information on radon as well, or they could attend a presentation somewhere else in Clark County. Unfortunately, we only have one in Pahrump this time around. The rest are for realtors or the Rotary Club, for example.
These test kits tell you how to test, and of course they're free. Can you pick them up from the local University of Nevada Cooperative Extension Office?
Yeah, so you can go to any of the extension offices here in Nye County. So you can stop by the one in Pahrump or the one in Tonopah, and they have free test kits there for you to pick up. And they'll explain directions to you as best as they can, and you just take it and test your home. In Las Vegas, there are about 5 locations. Some are the extension office in Clark County that is in Las Vegas off of Paradise, then AD Guy Center, City of Henderson's another location.
And so once you test for radon, I hear that the number 4 means that you have to do something. How do you mediate that?
So if you have the level of 4 picocuries per liter of air or higher, you want to have radon mitigation done in your home. And that's just a series of pipes that are installed in your home with a fan either in your attic or outside of your home that's used to suck up radon gas before it can enter your home. Yeah, so if you call our hotline, which is 888-RADON-10, you can find out all the locations throughout the state where you can pick up a free radon test kit, or you can ask your radon questions on the hotline.
And nationally, the EPA estimates that about 21,000 people die each year from radon-related lung cancer.
Yes, it's important to do those random radon tests.
I've done them too, and
Yes.
and actually my house was safe, but I got a new test kit because they said every 2 years
Wow.
or after a major earthquake.
That's important. All right, well, stay tuned. We'll be right back here at KPVM, where we like to say that stands for keeping Pahrump and now Vegas in mind.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, America's leading companies and law firms are stepping up in record numbers to adopt increasingly forward-looking policies and practices to meet the needs of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer workers in the U.S. and abroad. According to the 2020 Corporate Equality Index released today by the Human Rights Campaign Foundation, the educational arm of the national and the nation's largest LGBTQ civil rights organization, in the most rigorous assessment of LGBTQ inclusive workplace policies and practices to date. A record of more than 680 companies have been designated a best place to work for LGBTQ equality by the HRC Foundation for their efforts in satisfying all of the CEI's criteria, results earning them a 100% rating. Top scoring companies include Caesars Entertainment, the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, and MGM Resorts International in Nevada. In total, 1059 companies and law firms were officially rated in the new index. That's up from 1,028 in last year's survey. The report also unofficially rated 122 Fortune 500 companies, which have yet to respond to an invitation to participate in the CEI survey, assessing their LGBTQ qualities and practices. And the average score for companies and law firms based in Nevada is 78%.
Well, Leanne Luna from Nye Communities Coalition spoke to News 25 recently to invite the public to join in a free class focused on youth mental health.
It's a youth mental health first aid course. It's an 8-hour course, chock full of information about the difference between what might be normal adolescent development and what might be somebody who might be experiencing a mental health crisis. It's like a first aid course, so that if you see somebody in a crisis, it gives you an action plan to follow while you assess the situation and keep them safe and then get them to help.
And so this is a course that's coming up soon. People need to register for it and get involved?
Yes, they do. They need to contact me at the coalition at Leanne, Leann, at nycc.org. Telephone 775-727-9970, extension 204.
And can you tell me about who's putting on this course?
This is for free. This is the Nye Communities Coalition putting on the course. It's part of the federal program for mental health awareness training.
Is it only for adults, or can even youth participate?
16 and older can participate with parental permission. The 18 and older is best because it is stressful content. We don't want to put anybody under undue stress.
Is there a fee?
Nope, it's for free. The date is February 1st, and that's a Saturday, from 8 to 5, and lunch is on your own. There's actually another one coming up on February 4th, so there'll be 2 youths. It's going to be at Nye Communities Coalition Activity Center at 1020 East Wilson, on the right side of the building, at room 32.
For more information,
Leanne at NYCC, Leann at nycc.org. Telephone number is 775-727-9970, extension 204.
All right, now here's Veronica De La Rosa with today's student news.
Hi, I'm Veronica De La Rosa, and this is your student news. Parents of Mount Charleston Elementary students, there will be a walk and talk tomorrow morning, Wednesday, January 22nd, from 9:45 to 10:45 a.m. It will be held at Mount Charleston Elementary, so just drop your student off to their class and join the staff for a walk. The Pahrump Valley High School JAD class, or otherwise known as Jobs for American Graduates, will be holding a warmth drive for the homeless. They will be collecting blankets, jackets, gloves, and other things to keep you warm from January 22nd through the 29th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be donation boxes here at Pahrump Valley High School, in the front entrance of the school, the bus entrance, and the lunchroom. Nye County School District students, if you're in foster care and between the ages of 14 through 21, there will be an independent living program meetings on the fourth Wednesday of every month, starting tomorrow, Wednesday, January 22nd, from 2:30 to 4 p.m. here at Pahrump Valley High School. For more information, please contact the main office. This has been Veronica De La Rosa with your Student News.
Thanks, Veronica. Well, did you overindulge during the holidays? If so, you may be one of the many adults trying a dry January and avoiding any alcohol for the first month of the year. But can it really help your health? Well, according to Cleveland Clinic's Dr. Jamel Joachim Fleming, going dry can decrease liver inflammation caused by alcohol.
But when they stop drinking, even if it's a month, this inflammation heals. It's like you're giving that wound a little bit of time to heal itself. It may not heal all the way back if you have been drinking a lot before.
Dr. Joachim Fleming points out that those who have a history of heavy drinking often suffer from scarring of the liver, at which point the damage cannot be reversed by going dry. She says a recent study shows more adults are engaging in binge drinking now than ever before, especially women over the age of 40. Binge drinking is defined as drinking more than 5 drinks in one sitting for men and more than 4 drinks for women. Dr. Joachim Fleming says it's wise to create a budget for alcohol use each year, the same way you would budget your finances. Take a look at your year ahead and consider how often you're drinking and how much, especially if you're anticipating more social events like weddings. And as far as a dry January goes, Dr. Joachim Fleming says going for longer periods, such as 3 to 6 months without alcohol, is a better bet for seeing liver recovery.
If you stop for a month, and it's good to stop, they take a holiday, dry January, because they drank during the holidays and now they're going to give their body a rest. That is awesome. That's very good compared to somebody who did not stop in January, right? But we would like to see that there is more, like the dry month could be maybe dry 3 months or dry 6 months.
Dr. Joachim Fleming says, of course, it's best not to drink alcohol at all, especially if you have liver disease. But if you decide to go back to drinking after a dry spell, consider lowering the amount.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, time to take a look outside through our Lerner & Rowe weather cam at what conditions were like earlier today. Beautiful scattered clouds, and we'll take a closer look at what the forecast has in store when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 63 degrees, a low of 42. 69 to low of 47 in Death Valley, 58, 37 in Amargosa, 56 to low of 32 in Beatty, 49 to low of 25 in Goldfield, 47 for the highs in Tonopah and Carson City, 26 to low in Tonopah, 38 in Carson City, 56 to low of 35 in Fallon, and up in Fernley, 52 degrees, their low is 37. Now today in Pahrump, we saw some partly cloudy skies. Our high today was 58 degrees, winds coming out of the south at 7 miles per hour. 43% for our humidity, and our sunrise at 6:52 this morning. Now for tonight, we're going to clean up just a little bit with some mostly clear skies. Our low tonight's going to be 39 degrees. It's 56 outside currently. Winds coming out of the east-southeast at 4 miles per hour. 70% for our humidity, and our sunset at 4:58 tonight. Looking ahead to our 7-day, we're not seeing too many drastic changes. We're still going to be seeing some 7-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow with some cloudy skies. We're going to have some sunny skies on Thursday, and then the clouds will come marching in and hang out through next Monday. Where Sunday and Monday, we're going to be seeing some high winds at 12 miles per hour, a 10% chance of rain on Sunday, and a 20% chance on Monday. Everything is going to clear up with some sunny skies on Tuesday, but we are going to be having still some 11-mile-per-hour winds. Temperature-wise, we really aren't seeing any changes at all. We're still going to be hanging out in that 60-degree bracket all week long, just between 61 and 68 degrees. Now for overnights, on Wednesday, we're going to be seeing a low of 39 degrees. Then we're going to be up in about those low 40s, just between 43 and 46 degrees from Thursday to Sunday, back down to 39 on Monday, and then a low of 40 degrees on Tuesday. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna and Eunette.
All right, I'm Deanna.
I'm Eunette.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us.